Hello everyone and welcome back to my Easter vlog. So it's a long weekend for Easter and this vlog is going to be probably one of my shorter vlogs because it's probably a blessing in disguise for a lot of you. However, my camera was on the wrong setting and it wasn't picking up any sound. So I was devastated when I went back through the footage that I had got over these next few days and realised that there was no sound. So you can't hear anybody talking, nothing. I thought I had picked up on this from ages ago when I was doing it a fair bit in my vlogs. I've done it again. My mum come up as well to see the kids and give them their Easter presents and I was devastated. There was no sound. Anyway, so through this video it's going to be a few voiceovers and just sort of montage video. As you can see here, Kelvin and me, one thing we have in common is we don't like clutter, and even Kelvin has picked up on how much stuff, like just from playing with the kids in the playroom and just seeing what is there, it even sort of does his head in because obviously kids don't put things exactly back where they should. My kids, in saying that, they were pretty good. Like each of these tubs, they have individual things like motorbikes, monster trucks, food, tools, animals like snakes and sharks and toys like that, and they're pretty good at putting the things back in them spots. However, a lot of the times, knowing kids, they're not that great. Sometimes they're really good at packing up when you ask them, and then other times they're sort of like, no, and more or less turn their back on you and walk away. We figured today we would get in and sort of do another cull reorganise of the playroom and these tubs, these storage tubs, which after this felt so good. Like everything was back in their tubs properly. Kelvin helped me, and like I said, we have that in common. We both don't like clutter, like we're not sort of hoarders, which is fantastic. So we spent probably wouldn't even been an hour doing this, in saying that Kelvin did most of it. But yeah, we went through, and if anything was in there that shouldn't have been or anything was damaged or broken, obviously it went in the bin. Stuff that we didn't want anymore or the kids didn't play with got donated. So this felt so good to get in and get this done again. And I've done this a few vlogs ago, a mini declutter, but yeah, there were some things I just went, they haven't played with this, even if they got it for Christmas or whatever, because there was a lot of things I ordered off Temu and Shein, so it wasn't a great loss. However, I just donated that because I thought my kids have either outgrown that, they don't play with that. There was some timber wooden puzzles that my kids no longer used because they're a bit old for that, but I gave them to my sister. I have always read to my kids before bed. I just think it's just a nice little ritual to sort of signal to them and myself that it's time to wind down. It's coming up to bedtime, and from doing this, I just think it helps kids sort of get into the habit that when we read, then after we read, we're going to bed and we're going to sleep. And I like reading. I haven't actually had much time lately to do much reading. I'm reading the Steph Pace book at the moment that my lovely girlfriend got me last year for Christmas from the kids. It's so good. Like, it's such a good read. And I mean, I'm not even halfway through it, but it is so good. Highly recommend it. If you haven't picked it up and read it already, which I'm sure most of you watching this, hearing this, know about Steph Pace's new book and have probably started it or have it there ready to read, highly recommend it. So yes, that's what I'm currently reading at the moment when I get the chance and time to read. But I just really love reading to the kids, and I like kids' books. Like, there's something about books that I like giving them as gifts, I like receiving them as gifts for the kids, or I like getting them for the kids as gifts. There's just something lovely about this nighttime ritual. With the kids and like Christmas, Easter, all of that, I have always just sort of in my mind thought it's all from Easter Bunny and Santa. Obviously their birthday presents come from like us, the parents. However, I've always done it, and I think that's obviously the way my parents did it with me and my sister, the majority of the gifts were from Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny, not really from my mum and dad. But Kelvin's parents obviously did it the opposite way again. Just shows how different we're all raised. So I've always done it like it's all from Easter Bunny. So Kelvin got them the books and all of that to be from us, like the parents, you know, a little gift from us as the parents. I would love to know how you did it, like growing up. What was the tradition in your household when you were a child, or what's the tradition you do now with your children for Easter and Christmas? Kelvin here, not secretly trying to pinch one of the kids' Easter egg chocolates. It was so cute that we could all be together for Easter, and the kids absolutely obviously loved it. I found these cutest winter pyjamas. Now, they're not like Flannelland, they're really thin, which I like. I don't like a heavy, restrictive sort of winter pyjama, and because I sleep with an electric blanket on my bed, I don't need that warmer pyjamas to wear to bed. But I seen these on Bond's website, so Kelvin got them for me from the kids and him. So cute. Anyway, I'm just obsessed with them. Absolutely love them. They did come in a different colour. I think it was more like pinkies, but they were sold out. So I went for this one, which I originally seen this one and fell in love with this style and this pattern. Kelvin took the kids for a little walk here and had my camera with him obviously, and just grabbed some footage of the kids while they're waiting for me to set out where I wanted to hide little Easter eggs for the Easter egg hunt. And of course, what would Easter be for kids without an Easter egg hunt? So I was planning on taking them to like a park. That's what I originally had in my mind. However, Kelvin recommended like we'll go for a walk along the river, take them along there. It's really nice of a morning in there. And then he said, oh, what about over here? And I had a little look and I was like, oh, this would be great. Yeah, it was so cute. And the kids, I think, really had a really good time. Like, I felt like my cup was full from just this little Easter egg hunt. It was so cute. and I'm really glad we picked this spot, even though it's not what I originally had in mind for the Easter egg hunt. And I reckon that idea of filling those plastic eggs that I got from Spotlight with a little Easter egg was the best idea, because obviously they stood out a lot better. They were that little bit bigger, but they were still only getting the little mini egg inside of the plastic egg. So I think that was a great idea. Next year I'm definitely going to do that again, and you can find those plastic eggs anywhere that you can fill up with whatever you want. So there's so many different varieties and types. Mum is here now, and my mum is just the most beautifulest grandparent ever. Like, I know there's a lot of beautiful grandparents, but I feel so lucky to have my mum as my kid's grandmother. Like, she is just the most beautiful. She'd give you the shirt off her own back. Like, she's one of them women. And yeah, I just feel so incredibly blessed to have her as my mum and my kid's grandmother, because she is just, she has got one of the biggest hearts I have ever come across. Going to the infrared sauna is like heaven for me. Like, it's just like, it's a 45-minute sauna session and I can just be by myself in the warmth, sweating everything out. Infrared saunas are amazing. I would absolutely love to own an infrared sauna one day. Obviously, to the house we're moving to would not have enough room for an infrared sauna, but one day it's a goal of mine to own my own infrared sauna that I can just go out into whenever I feel like it. But at the moment, I just go to the shopping centre near us. They have a city cave and they have like the floats, the magnesium floats and massage and the infrared saunas. Yeah, it's just heaven. Like, that is like my go-to thing alongside obviously my workouts to help me de-stress and relax. Infrared saunas are amazing. come across this lady the other day on Instagram, actually the other night. I just come across one of her reels, so I then went on to check out her Instagram page, and she's sort of in like this, it's nothing glamorous, like it's definitely not Pinterest worthy or aesthetic, her house. Anyway, you can tell she's a beautiful mum, she's just doing the best she can, and she does sort of like cleaning reels, and it's pretty untidy. So it's very sort of like, wow, you know, those sort of things. And she does it in like time lapse, sped up cleans. Anyway, and I just found myself just like, I couldn't help but just keep going through her videos on Instagram, her reels. And I was looking at the comments when she was cleaning her living room. She was cleaning her sofa and stuff. And I come across the comments and I was reading them. And then this one woman, like, she was lovely in her comment. It wasn't a nasty comment by any means, but she was like, oh, you should definitely open your blinds. As I'm opening my blinds here, I'm just thinking, like, how good is it though? Like, when you wake up in the morning and it's a bit chilly, as I've mentioned here now, so opening the blinds, letting the sunlight in, opening the window a crack even though it's a bit chilly. I love the fresh air, I love the sunlight in. I remember when I lived with my dad and he had computers and everything, and he's very like private, obviously completely different to me. However, I would open up all his blinds and he'd be like, oh, I don't really want to, you know, so different. What I'm just saying is opening your blinds. Like if you're feeling crappy or if you're even unwell or if you're just feeling blah, opening the blinds can do absolute wonders. So it's currently 7:15 on Tuesday morning. School holidays have started, but Harper has started kinder this year, so they're on 2 weeks holiday. We just had Easter, and I was just looking through footage that I filmed from the long weekend with Colvin and all of us, and I noticed that all of it doesn't have sound, so I'm so disappointed. But I think I might just chuck in some voiceovers over some of the parts that I was sort of talking or whatever, just sort of giving it something, because it's just filming and I'm going to just have to put music over it, which I'm so bummed about. I must have had it on that setting. I did that ages ago with vlogs, like fully had it on the wrong setting. So anyway, I've just made my immunity collagen peptides. This is the elderberry and raspberry flavour. It's so good. And I thought, like, coming into, we're in autumn now, but then we'll have winter. So I thought just to try and build up my immune system, I would start getting some of the immunity collagen in, because I love taking a collagen supplement and I love the collagen code. I still have my discount code, which I'll leave here on the screen for you all, and I'll also put in the description box below for all of you if you want to head on over to the Collagen Co and check out what they have and use my discount code. So I'm just having that, and I completely, because since Harper started school this year, I've just had Ryder home on the Tuesdays with me, and then he goes to daycare the other days of the week. But I sort of forgot. Actually, no, I didn't, because I feel like I couldn't forget what it was getting like with having the two of them home together. The fighting, just so much more chaos as opposed to the Tuesdays with just me and Ryder. We love Harper to death, but it's just when you put the two of them together. Like this Thursday and Friday, I've taken 2 rec days off work to have with Harper. So I'll work tomorrow, Wednesday. They'll go to, Harper's going to vacation care. She's really excited about it. She actually really loves the USS, and the girls who run the USS are going to do the vacation care. So she's actually really loving the morning USS. She loves going, so that's great. So Harper will go to vacation care tomorrow. Ryder will be back to daycare. He's not really adjusting great to his new daycare. He gets very upset on the drop-offs. Like, they do say he comes good, but it's just the drop-offs he's not adjusting. He hasn't really been eating. Like, he had one day a Vegemite sandwich because he just would not eat anything else, but at his other daycare he was eating like it wasn't an issue. So I think it's just a matter of getting used to it, but it breaks my heart. And I did have moments of, oh gosh, like pulling him out and all of this, but then I talked to my mum about it. It just breaks my heart. But the only reason I did it is because when we're living out there, it'll be easier, like to do the drop-offs living out there. But at the moment we're still living here, which is like 10 minutes drive to their school and daycare. Good boy.
Because please, Mom,
We've just lost daylight savings here in New South Wales, so that means the kids are waking up what appears very early, but obviously it's just normal time, but it's early because that's what the clock says. Like before we lost daylight savings, it was about 6. Ryder was waking up about 6. Harper was usually after that, but now it's been like, well, this morning Ryder woke up at 5. Harper was a bit after that. Daylight savings being over, I'm not really worried. I'm just going to do a little tidy up after I drink my collagen, and then we'll see where this day takes us. But these Tuesdays with them together, like they play a lot of the time together, which is cute to listen to and see, but then there's a lot of chaotic moments. But it's nice that they get to have a day together as well. Yes, I'm just going to drink my collagen and do a bit of a tidy pickup. Still need to make my bed. I made Harper's bed. I'm washing Ryder's sheets today, so it looks like a really nice day, which will be great to go for lunch with my mum. And yeah, they're playing mum and dad's. It's so cute. And I'm just going to wrap up this long weekend vlog here. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for jumping into this video and hanging out with us, and thank you to everybody for leaving comments, giving this video a big thumbs up. It means a lot to me and really supports me and my channel. So easy to do for all of you. So I hope you all had a lovely, lovely Easter long weekend with your friends and family, and I can't wait to see you all in my next weekly vlog.